My dearly morbid listeners, welcome back to the void, where shadows writhe and echoes stir. You've found yourself once again in my company, Violet Nocturne, the keeper of whispers, the curator of your nightmares. Tonight, I offer you a tale inked on frayed pages, a story that will make you question what really resides in forgotten corners of libraries and what whispers to us through ancient texts. Shall we begin? Picture this, a small, unassuming bookstore in the heart of your own town, perhaps, or one in a faraway place you stumble upon while traveling. It's one of those shops that feels like a living entity, breathing through the dust on its shelves and watching through its stained glass windows. This is where our reluctant protagonist, Marianne, steps in. A bibliophile desperate for an escape from her humdrum life, she scavenges for something unusual, something rare to ignite her restless mind. The shopkeeper, a peculiar man with glasses thick enough to magnify his eyes tenfold, approaches Marianne and, with a conspiratorial tone, produces a book from a locked cabinet behind the counter. The cover is aged to the point of near disintegration, its title etched in a language alien to her. He offers it to her cautiously, as if it burns the hand that holds it, saying, "This might be just what you're looking for, but handle it with care." Marianne barely hears him, enraptured as she is by the book's allure. She purchases it and rushes home, her pulse quickened, not just by the thrill of owning something unique, but by an inexplicable pull she cannot yet understand. Once home, she slices through the paper wrapping with a razor-sharp curiosity. As her eyes trace the text on the first page, she realizes the language morphs before her very gaze, rendering itself legible. The first sentence stops her breath cold. "You've now forfeited that which you hold most dear." It begins innocently enough. That night, Marianne dreams not her typical mundane dreams, but vivid ones. Dreams that begin to mimic memories she has never lived. A meadow she has never walked. A name whispered. A name that is hers, but wrong. She wakes drenched in sweat as her room seems to hum, almost as if the walls are listening. She dismisses it, of course. Don't we all when strangeness first breathes down our neck? By the following morning, the book has sunk its claws deeper. Between its pages, she discovers handwriting. Not hers, but hers, all the same. Notes scrawled in margins about events she cannot remember. A boy from high school she didn't know existed, but who now flickers faintly in her mind as someone familiar. A scar on her hand she swears wasn't there yesterday, but now aches as if it has always been. Desperate to clear her mind, she returns to the bookstore, gripping the cursed tome, determined to confront the shopkeeper. But, my darling devotee, the bookstore is no longer there. Not boarded up, no. It has simply vanished, as if it never existed. The street corner it once occupied is barren, save for an inexplicably cold draft that seeps into Marianne's bones. By nightfall, the book grows impatient. Its pages play tricks on her, first blank, then filled, then shuffling like a deck of cards with glimpses of horrors scrawled within. Images of her own life crumble into views of an alternate version, darker, more fractured, one in which she has made all the worst decisions of her existence. As she reads, the book speaks with a voice only her mind can hear. Choose wisely, make your edits sparingly. Every rewrite, every note, every thought you pen reshapes your story, and not just yours. Here is where our crescendo climbs. Her memories are no longer hers. Her face in photographs shifts and warps into that of another woman entirely. The names of her loved ones. Intriguing strangers who no longer recognize her. Only the entity within the book seems to know her name, and it hovers on the edge of her choking sobs, like a beacon drawing her into its embrace, deeper and deeper into the abyss. The story ends, or shall we say fractures, as Marianne disappears. Or does she? Her apartment is rented out anew, her belongings donated to thrift stores. Yet the book reappears, quietly waiting on another lonely soul's desk, unassuming and patient. And so, the frayed pages await their next victim, growing richer with lives it devours, one memory, one identity, one soul at a time. Who would you be, dear listener, if your story were rewritten? What would you lose? Or better yet, who would you become if someone, or something, penned your tale on its own terms? But let me leave you with this. If you ever stumble upon a book you cannot quite read or place, take caution before you bring it home. It may bring more than stories into your life. Sometimes the things that lurk between the pages are not characters but something far hungrier. Until next time, sweet dreamers, read carefully. This is Violet Nocturne bidding you a thrilling good night. Remember, the stories you love might just love you back into the shadows.